Evening, how are we doing? Welcome to my live with Coach Julie tonight on how to stop hating your body. So I done a post earlier about when you struggle to look at your body in the mirror. Maybe you feel like you're disgusted by your body, you hate the way it looks, you hate the scars you've got from maybe injuries, illnesses, various reasons that you may have had operations. It could be that you just like hate the look of your body, and no matter what you do, it seems to be working against you. And it's like nothing you do works to lose weight, and it feels like you're fighting with your body rather than working with your body. So I'm going to cover off just a few things around that this evening, but I'm going to give you a few minutes to join. Remember, hashtag replay if you're catching me on the replay, and of course your comments, questions, pop them in and I will answer them afterwards because I'm not too great at multitasking. Make sure you got some water, buckle up, and let's get into it. Alrighty, so how to stop hating your body. Firstly, like, what is it you hate about it? So there might be, we're always nitpicking, right? We're always nitpicking about certain areas of body you don't like. It might be because you're like, I'm overweight, I've got this belly, I've got big thighs, whatever it might be. You're not happy with your shoulders, you don't like to show them in the summer. There'll be various aspects of your body that you don't like. But when you're at the stage where you find it really difficult to look in the mirror at your own body, at yourself, this isn't going to end well. So what I mean by that is because then you end up not looking in the mirror, not loving your body, hating your body, and fighting against your body. So what happens as a result? Anything you try and do, you're never going to be happy with. So you're trying to eat healthier, you try and reduce the alcohol, stay away from the sugar. You're going to go to extremes because you're punishing your body. You're like, this body's not doing what I want it to do. It's piling away on no matter what I do. And you're going to go for the fad diets, the weight loss injections, the Botox, all the extremes to get to where you want your body to be. And you're pushing against it rather than working with it. And this is not me being woo-woo. Many of you know I'm a very logical person. I can be quite direct, but I'm also a very considerate coach as well. So it's that whole thing about I will have direct chats with clients when we need to. We'll also have chats about where they're at, what's happening in their mindset. And where it's out of my skill set, I will suggest and refer clients to therapists too, where I'm like, yes, I can help you with training. Yes, I can help you with nutrition. Yes, I can help you with life coaching. But when we get to a deeper level and there's still a blocker, although we're working on those things, then it's going and uncovering and unraveling what is it that you're not happy with, why is it driving these behaviors in you. And more often than not, it comes to childhood, and for me that is then when it's for the therapist to work through with you. So it really depends on where you're at and what you're not happy with your body, and also not using things as a kind of sticky plaster. Yes, you can get Botox, but it ain't going to last forever, right? You have to go back and do it again. Yes, you can have the fad diets, the things with 800 calories, cutting out 1,000 calories, the cleanses, the juices. But how many times have you done those things? How many times have you done Slimmers, Weight Watchers, whatever it might be? And yes, you get a happy spot where you're like, oh, I'm really pleased with the way things are going. I'm losing weight, my body's reacting. But that's not sustainable because it doesn't fit with your lifestyle. And what I'm here to talk about is the things that you need to do in order to stop hating your body, what you can do around that, and start making progress for long-term health. Because we've only got one life, we've got one body, we can switch it out, but we can work with it instead of hating on your body. Now, the things that I find, nutrition obviously key in terms of eating healthier to help you lose weight. We all know that, right? One aspect. But when it comes to mindset and not hating on your body, weight loss is obviously a factor, but actually what really helps mindset is training. It's absolutely training. And there's science coming out now around weight training, so strength training, and the benefits that has on people's mental health. And I know for a fact that when you train, you feel better, right? You feel better in terms of you're taking action to improve your fitness, improve your health. And we know that as females, when we build muscle, tone muscle, then it's going to burn calories, help with weight maintenance too. We also feel stronger, we feel more powerful, we feel independent, and we've taken action to improve our health and our strength, and we're toning the body. So the appearance of our body, we're happier with it, which is going to give us more confidence. So in order to stop hating on your body, you need to take action. And that action is getting yourself into a gym or working out at home, whatever it may be, starting off with body weight and then progressing to weights. So by moving your body, it's going to make you feel better about yourself because one, you've done something for yourself instead of other people. And two, the feel-good hormones you're going to release as well, okay? So it's twofold. So by moving your body, investing that time in yourself, you're going to feel better, you're going to get a release of the hormones, and if you do it consistently, you're going to start to shape and tone the body. Now, we can't spot reduce fat, okay? So when we change our nutrition, we try to eat healthier, whole foods, hydrate, we don't know where the fat's going to come off our body, right? We can't choose that, but you can work certain areas of the body. So if you're like, oh, I want a slimmer waist, it takes longer for the fat to come off around the belly, but what you can do is work the upper body, so tone and shape that, which will then give you the illusions of a slimmer waist, okay? So there's things you can do around training to target specific areas of the body that only make you more confident, but will also make you look slimmer in other areas too. Okay, so there's certain things you can do around training. Okay, so that's number one. How to stop hating your body is actually start investing in training, specifically weight training, to help with weight maintenance, to help with strength and tone, shaping the body. And again, you can do that in a targeted way with body areas you're not very confident in. The next thing is thinking about everything your body does for you, right? So we're sitting here right now, I'm talking to you, obviously, your heart's working, your lungs, your breath, you got to wake up this morning, right? Your body does so much for you. It lets you go from A to B. You're able to walk here, you're able to go there. We do not, what's the word? We do not appreciate our health until something happens. And that is a problem of human society. I know I've been there. I was a size 18, 35, never been to the gym. Why, hey Jen? I was like, why would you even want to go to the gym? Like, why would you even want to do that? And then when I broke my leg and ankle, I realized the state of my health. I realized the impact not being able to walk, not being independent, being on crutches had on my health. So that was for me, was the wake up call. Now during that period, don't get me wrong, it's so frustrating when your body doesn't want to do what you want it to do. And I was pushing to learn to walk again. I was pushing to do physio, and then I got all sorts of things. I got like 3 chest infections, I got tonsillitis, things I'd never had before in my life. I got glandular fever, and it felt like my body was pushing back and not working with me. And it's at these times when you really appreciate your health, when you're not feeling well, when you're not feeling great. And the truth is, every day you wake up is a privilege. Every day you wake up, your body's doing all these things for you. Your body wants you to be in homeostasis. It wants you to be in a good place. It's working all the time to balance out and work with you rather than against you. And when your body starts to push back, it's because there's something not too great going on. Now, generally, it could be an illness. Another reason could be because you're not fueling it well. You're not looking after it in terms of nutrition. You're applying low quality foods in it. You're putting in sugary drinks and you're not moving it. Your body is born to move. Your body also needs quality fuel, as does your brain, in order to move and do all the things you want to do. And I think we forget that when we eat and drink, that goes to our brains too, right? Yes, we can see the impact of the low quality food on our body. You know, the fat around the belly, around the thighs, the butt, whatever it is that you don't like, that's a direct impact of everything you're consuming every day. And we can see that on the body and we hate on it, but it also makes us feel rubbish. So that's my next thing about looking at what you're fueling yourself with, because you eat crap, you feel crap. Okay, and it's very true. If you're having the Costas, if you're having the Diet Cokes, the chocolate, you're going to feel like crap because that stuff depletes your energy. And when your energy is depleted, you're less resilient to everything in the world, and you're more likely to be hating on yourself and your body. And yes, you'll take comfort from those things, but again, the comfort's at the start of consuming those products, right? Is not long term. So as a result, you get a little pick-me-up of having a cake, having ice cream, the Diet Coke, whatever it is, but afterwards you're going to feel shit. So what happens? You end up consuming more and more lower quality food, and then you end up in this cycle. So the cycle of you're not moving your body, you're having low quality food, mixture of no feel good happening because you're not taking action other than comforting yourself with sticky pleasures of food, drink, alcohol, whatever it may be for you, and then you're just hating on yourself. Why am I so lazy? Why can't I be bothered moving? Why can't I just get up and exercise? Look at my body. I hate my body. Whether it's scars just because it's fat, or look at this. And you end up in that real negative cycle. And you do have a choice. You can bust out of that cycle. Learn your crazy 8 patterns, as they call them, the crazy 8 patterns. So what happens? You go to the gym, you take action, it feels good. Then a friend's like, come on, let's go out and have afternoon tea. Then you eat all this food and you feel crappy. Like, why did I do that to myself? I feel rubbish. I feel fat. Or I can't be bothered going to the gym. What's the point anyway? And you give up on yourself and you live in this cycle. And where you want to be is when you hit that bottom of hating on your be. What is the future version of myself? The future version of myself is I eat healthy, I move my body, I get my sleep in, I have high quality foods, I say no to the stuff that doesn't work for me, and I say yes to the things I do, and I appreciate my body. Thank you, body. We woke up today. We were able to walk up the stairs without getting out of breath. We were able to run after the kids, do all the things that you take for granted. Okay, so really start to think about where you choose your mind to go. Do you choose it to go down the negative path and you get stuck in that? Or do you choose to go down the positive path and think about all the good things you've got? And then make those commitments to yourself, okay? So I'm not happy in my body. What's going to help? I know if I move my body, I'm going to feel good. I know if I go out and get some fresh air, I'm going to feel good about myself. Not only that, is it's going to burn some calories, it's going to move my body. If I go and do some sort of strength training, it's going to tone and shape the areas that I'm not happy with. And again, I'm going to feel good afterwards, and it's proven to help with mental health. So again, it's breaking that cycle. Okay, if I eat crap, I know I feel crap, and I beat myself up about it. So let's intervene and stop buying the crap in the first place. And then if we don't have it in the house, it's not there to call on us and say, eat me, eat me. And then we're going to beat ourselves up afterwards. So let's choose instead to buy healthier foods, not have the crap in the house, put barriers in place. So like it's pouring rain out there right now. Do you think I want to go out and get a chocolate bar or a packet of crisps? Hell no. It's like the barrier's too immense tonight. So it's putting those barriers in place to stop you from your binging on foods, having the sweet treats or whatever it is. And when you start having healthy habits, eating whole foods, eating healthier snacks, I'm not saying you don't ever have them, but you start to connect with what makes you feel good and what gives you energy and what depletes your energy. And when you're doing that, you can tap into that and you can cut down on the amount of time that you opt for the things that don't work for you, because you start to notice how you feel, how your energy is, and how the mind monkeys are. Because when you're tired, when you're eating crap and you're stressed out, the mind monkeys like to come out and play. Okay, so by getting your sleep, hydrating, eating whole foods, moving your body, that positive cycle opposed to the negative cycle is what's going to help you appreciate your body, enjoy all the things that you can do instead of hating on it and fighting against your body. All right, team. So that was a quick summary on how to stop hating your body, but ultimately taking action is what's going to help you get out of the cycle of hating your body. Because once you start to get into moving your body in a way you enjoy, working on the areas that you're not happy with in terms of toning and shaping those areas, then fueling your body in a way that helps repair your muscle, that helps you lose weight over the long term rather than the band-aid quick fixes. You'll see the difference in the body, you'll feel the difference in your energy, which then helps your mindset because you're feeding your mind with quality foods as well as your body. Then that's going to make you want to move more, which is going to be more benefits for your body. And then you start to appreciate all the things your body does for you. And if you're like me and you've got scars on your body from operations, they're part of our story, right? People are like, oh, well, what happened to you? And it's part of a story to share. My scar, well, one of them, one of my scars is from when I broke my leg and ankle, coming up for 9 years ago. Now that leg break and ankle break, whilst I've got a massive scar there now, is a story to tell of what changed my life, because that was a life-changing injury, which meant I went from being massively overweight to shaking up my health, to changing my career, going into fitness, going into nutrition, starting to appreciate my body, everything it does for me, and how important our health is on a daily basis. So I changed my fitness, my lifestyle, my career as a result of the leg break. And the only thing that people who don't know me from back then will see of that is a scar, because people assume that you've always been into fitness, you've always ate healthy, and that's not the case. Whereas my scar is a story about what I went through, the transitions, the struggle, the hardship around that, learning to walk again, and what that's meant for my health, and why I'm here right now talking to you guys about how to stop hating your body. Now, I'm not saying you're never going to have times that you stop hating your body. I'm not the healthiest I've ever been right now. I've just had another knee op coming off the back of the recovery, so I've not been training the same. So I feel a bit crappy because I've not been able to train the same way. And I put a little weight on with that. I've not measured it, but I just know that I'm not as healthy, as strong as I could be. But I also know part of that is psychologically because I've not been able to train in the same way. So I'm not saying, no, don't, it's easy to do, but it's about you learning your cycles, learning your behaviors, how your brain functions, and breaking your own patterns and habits, and just checking in and knowing that you create your reality. You create your reality by the actions and choices you make on a day-to-day basis. And when you start taking action around what you're not happy with, and you start making positive choices for you, then you'll stop hating on your body and reconnecting with your body and appreciating everything your body does on a daily basis. Okay, team. So that's how to stop hating your body. I know, a bit of a mindset one tonight. Hashtag replay. Any questions, any comments, pop them below. I will respond to them afterwards. I need to now pop off because I've got a call across in Canada. But yeah, any questions, any comments, drop them in DMs or pop them below. And I will catch you guys tomorrow night. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you all and appreciate